Walter James Realty Firm LLC is an equal housing opportunity provider. This is general educational information. Compensation rates amounts are not set by law or Realtor Association rules. Compensation is set by each broker and is negotiable between the buyer and the buyer's broker. Let's start with a clear definition. A buyer agreement outlines the working relationship, while a buyer agency agreement establishes representation and fiduciary duties. A buyer agency agreement is a contract between you and your real estate agent. It explains the relationship, sets expectations, and outlines how your agent will help you find a home. The agreement clarifies your relationship with your agent, explains their responsibilities, and ensures both parties understand what to expect during the home buying process. Signing a buyer agency agreement means your agent is working exclusively for you. Your agent has a fiduciary duty, which means they are legally obligated to act in your best interests throughout the home buying process. You won't have another active agreement with a different agent at the same time, allowing your agent to fully focus on your needs. The agreement has a start and end date. It can be extended if you're under contract but haven't closed yet, and it can also be ended early in writing if needed. Compensation in a transaction can vary and is determined by the terms of the agreement and negotiations between the parties. Compensation for the buyer's broker is agreed to in writing. In some cases, the seller or listing broker may offer to pay part or all of that compensation. Any such amount may be applied toward the buyer's agreed compensation, depending on the terms of the agreement. The buyer is responsible for any remaining balance. Compensation amounts are not set by law or Realtor Association rules. They are determined by the broker and are negotiable between the buyer and the broker. In a home buying partnership, both the realtor and the buyer have important roles. The realtor guides you through the process, negotiates on your behalf, provides advice, and protects your interests. Unless otherwise noted, the realtor is not an attorney. The buyer communicates priorities, reviews contracts and disclosures carefully, makes informed decisions, and completes the required steps in the transaction. Working together ensures a smooth and successful purchase. The agreement may include rules for resolving disputes, and it is the only binding agreement between you and your agent. Any other promises not in writing are not enforceable. The buyer agency agreement is a legal contract outlining your relationship with your agent. It is not a purchase contract, legal advice, or a guarantee that you will purchase a home. In summary, a buyer agency agreement ensures your agent works exclusively for you with a fiduciary duty to act in your best interests. Compensation is clear, your property preferences are considered, and you can cancel if necessary. Always consult an attorney if anything is unclear. A buyer agency agreement helps you and your agent work together smoothly and transparently. Ask questions, understand the terms, and use them to make your home buying process easier and safer. Walter James Realty Firm LLC is an equal housing opportunity provider. This video content is for general educational purposes only and is not intended to provide legal, financial, tax, or lending advice. Real estate practices, agreements, and compensation structures may vary by brokerage, location, and transaction. All compensation is negotiable and must be agreed to in writing. Buyers and sellers should consult with licensed professionals regarding their specific situation before making any decisions. Compensation rates amounts are not set by law or Realtor Association rules. Compensation is set by each broker and is negotiable between the buyer and the buyer's broker.